Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, you guys know the drill. If you guys please smash that like button, I'd really appreciate it. You guys could leave a comment down below. I don't care what it is. Super helps the channel out. It is Thursday morning. We're back in the shops bright and early. Today we're going to be back on Jesse's twin turbo 1JZ swapped Lexus Is300. You can see here we do have the hood removed. Everything is body worked and in high build primer. We're going to get everything prepped today. So that includes the prepping of the jams of the fenders. You can see I got all the bolts removed. We're gonna go ahead and paint it without the bolts in, and we're gonna go ahead and put some fresh gold zinc bolts in place along the front of the core support as well. We're gonna try to paint these hinges in place. We also have our fender moldings. We're gonna prep these, get these painted. We have our drip rails for the roof. We're gonna go ahead and paint. We also have the center section removed of the core support, which we're gonna paint. So everything's gonna get fresh gold zinc hardware when we're done. You can see we also have our hood latch. Lots of primer overspray from previous work. We have our radiator stays and our windshield wipers. We are gonna go ahead and prep these first thing today and get these all in trim black so they look fresh and new. We did cut in the hood yesterday. Of course, the quarter panels a little dull, but our color is actually really good. I don't know if you guys can see it. Our color actually looks really, really good. I'm really happy with the color, so should play out to be a pretty easy blend. We'll of course be blending into the door, so this color is really good color, which will make the blend pretty easy. Now we're gonna dip inside the spray booth. Check this out. Now here's our under hood. You can see we went a little bit above and beyond. We actually did full color and clear coat underneath the hood. So everything will be this color underneath the hood. We did tape off the decals. They are in a little bit of a rough shape, but if you wanted to, you could put some replacements in. And we did tape off the VIN number, as well as the emissions and vacuum diagram, and of course, the catalyst stuff too. And not sure what this Kanto AutoWorks is, but it was on there, so we taped it off. But anyways, looks really, really nice. Came out really awesome. Threw a couple coats of clear underneath the hood. So it's definitely gonna make for a nice looking engine compartment. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start prepping the pieces that we need to trim black. So we're gonna prep the radiator stays, the windshield wiper blades, and the hood latch. We're gonna go ahead and get those prepped, masked, in the booth, hanging. We're gonna go ahead and trim black them. Then we're gonna proceed forward with prepping on the Lexus Is300 body itself. We're gonna get it prepped, blown off, and in the booth by the end of the day is the goal. So I don't know if you guys are ready, but I'm ready. So if you guys aren't ready, I'm ready for the both of us. So let's do this. All right, guys, and it's the next day, so let's jump in the booth. And here it is. You can see we have the hood flipped over. We got it prepped. Have the bumper down here. It's all prepped with the lip. Went ahead and rinsed them all off yesterday. It was nice out, so got all the dirt and dust off of them with the hose. We already have the car up on jack stands on the front. I want to be able to get enough paint down here on the bottom of the fender. We got our blend panels prepped. We got our fenders ready. We do have them loose. I'm going to try to get them propped up in a way kind of like this, so I can get a little bit of paint underneath there. We have our core support ready. I do have the center section right here. We have our drip rails prepped. We do have our moldings prepped and double back taped already. Ready to go on. Customer's gonna come pick these panels up so we can use these stands for the bumpers. So yeah, there you have it. I'm going to be jamming the fenders just like we did the under hood, and we are gonna get them back in position. I'm gonna put brand new gold zinc hardware in the fenders, as well as the core support, the latch, all that good stuff. So I also had a little bit of time yesterday, and we prepped the windshield wipers, and we refinished them in a trim black. Same thing with the latch mechanism and the radiator stays. So those will look all clean and fresh with brand new gold zinc hardware on the core support. There's definitely a lot of detailing that needs to be done inside the engine compartment. I'll leave that for the customer to do. So there it is, guys. It was a long day yesterday of prepping. I had a lot of customers and U-Haul customers come in and just kind of take me off the job. So it did take longer than expected to get that all prepped and in the booth. This morning, I'm gonna start masking, and hopefully around lunchtime, we'll start spraying this thing, and I'll give you guys an update. And it's Friday, and I really want to go home knowing that this thing is painted and ready for assembly by Monday. I did have originally planned to have it painted Thursday so I could assemble it today. Just ran a little bit behind schedule. No big deal. My customer's out of town half of next week, so he also has about 20 other cars that he can drive, so not too worried about it, but we'll next week start getting it assembled, and we'll start doing some detailing. So as long as it takes to get that thing assembled, detailed correctly, polished up, and get it presentable is what we're gonna do. All right, guys, I have it masked, it's blown off, wiped down, booth is on. We're getting ready to mix up some epoxy primer and get spraying, so let's check it out. So it's a little loud in here. It's like a big wind tunnel. We have our blend panel, fenders, our core support masked. You can see how I ran the plastic down through. A little bit of a difficult masking job, but I did the best I can with what we got. We have our hood. I kind of have it set at a little bit of an angle. And same thing with our bumper and our front lip. Down there on the stand, I do have the center portion of the core support that goes there. Other fender, other blend panel. We do have our window drip rails and our fender moldings on each side. I just hope I don't forget to paint those. So first thing we're gonna do is actually apply some plastic adhesion powder to the plastic products. So the bumper, the lip, as well as the window drip moldings and the fender moldings. So we're gonna apply some plastic adhesion powder. We're gonna mix up a dark gray epoxy primer, and then we're gonna continue forward with our 3 coats of base coat while blending in front of the doors. I'm gonna try to hide my blend just the front portion of the doors. I'm gonna use the mirror to kind of, I guess, disguise my blend. And then I'm gonna bury it in about 3 coats of clear, and we'll be finished. So let's get spraying.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gonna get it.
Alright guys, I got everything epoxy. I got everything colored out. I got our blend taken care of. You can see the bumpers here. The hood. Our core support's all coated, our jam. And of course our other blend panel. You can see our moldings in the center of our core support. So already mixed up some clear. We just gotta apply 3 coats of clear and we're done. All right guys, I just laid out 3 coats of clear. Came out like glass, looks amazing. I did cut a couple nibs, but nothing a little color sanding and buffing won't take care of. So Monday we'll unmask it, get it back down on the ground, and start doing a little bit of detailing. Now I still have the wind tunnel on, but you can see there, everything looks really killer. Absolutely beautiful. Now Jesse's gonna be pretty pumped about this, I think. Jams came out good, core support looks nice and wet. Can't even see the blend. Looks amazing. Now ignore the gap on the panels. The fender is loose, that will tighten back up, but centerpiece of the core support. Looks like $1 million. Our drip rails, fender moldings, our hinges. Hood looks amazing though, and that's definitely the most important part. Hoods are definitely the hardest to cut and buff. A little bit of color sanding and polishing on the side, which we were already gonna do a foam pad polish on the whole vehicle anyway, so not a big deal, guys.
Ooh, like LeBron, though, or like Lonzo. Ooh, I'm a baller, yeah, shot caller, yeah. They love me, you can't touch me, nah, can't trust me, I'm too...
So anyways, let me know what you guys think about the video and the progress. I'll of course update you guys next week. But anyways, like this video, leave a comment down below, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you on the next one. Rah!
ooh, like LeBron, though, or like Lonzo. Ooh, I'm a baller, yeah, shot caller, yeah. They love me, you can't touch me, nah, can't trust me. I'm too lucky. Look at me, look at you, what you see, what you do, baby, please.